Well, hello, my friends. This is Martin Gresco, the Piano Pro. Today, I'd like to show you this accompaniment pattern. It's for pop or rock or country, gospel, actually just about any style. And as I'm going through various techniques, I just want to remind you that there really aren't any clean lines between the different genres of music. So be aware if I say that this is country piano or rock piano, be aware that that's kind of a guide. It's kind of associated with that particular genre, but really everything I play is a fusion of everything I know. All right, so we're going to begin with just a simple split chord technique. Now, a split chord is when you have something different in the bass that's not the name of the chord. For example, here's a C chord, C, E, and G. If I have a C in the bass, that's a plain C chord, but the moment I put anything else in the bass, I'm going to call that a split chord, even if the note in the bass is part of the chord. For example, if I put an E or a G, that's important because if you're reading a number chart, it'll either be written as a fraction or with a backslash, and the bass player knows to play the note to the right of the backslash or the bottom half of a fraction. But you could easily have a note that's not a chord member, for example, an F in the bass and a C. That's an F ninth chord. You could play C in the bass and have a G in the right hand. So that's a split chord. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is just rocking back and forth between we're going to play C in the left hand, and we're going to use G in the right hand, and we're going to do it through the three inversions so that you can see each of those has a little bit different sound. All right, now you can have a little pattern going on, and I'm just going to keep a basic, I call it a pop left hand pattern. Normally bass players doing some kind of a pump pattern, but all right, so I'm kind of trying to imitate the bass along with what the kick drum might be doing, and then I'm just going to play through those split chords where I'm going from the G to the C. And you'll notice this is going to sound like a lot of pop songs that you've heard before. Does that sound familiar? You could even switch it up and have it a little faster. Another easy split chord pattern, and that was a 5 over a 1. G is 5 of C. Here's the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm calling the G chord the 5. So the other one that I want to show you is the 4 over the 1. 4 is going to be starting with C, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to give us an F chord. So there's the F. C is going to be in the bass. All right, so now if you put just a little bit of a pumping pattern to that, you'd have and again, you could do a slower groove with it maybe. All right, so those are the two things that I wanted to show you. And you could actually now combine those. And again, this is going to sound like lots of pop songs you've heard in the past. And I'll do just a pumping pattern in my left hand, and I'll alternate between G and C and F and C. What I'd like to do right now is to play the G and C again, and this time I'm going to change my left hand. And what's really cool about this progression is that all you have to keep is the G and the C, and watch how this flows together. And it has to do with the fact that the chords I'm using share some notes in common. All right, so I think it would be fun right now to just create a little 8-bar groove with a simple bass line, simple drum line, and let you hear how that might sound.